Hello and welcome to the show, and welcome to a kind of very early morning in GTA 5. What's the time? It is 5:52. Yeah, I wouldn't be awake at this time. Anyway, yes, I'm going to play some GTA 5, kind of sort of a little bit of a reviewish kind of thing. I'm not going to do any story missions. I've just knocked the plant over. Can we push the plant over the balcony? No, I don't think we can. I'm not going to do any story missions or any of that kind. I'm not going to do any missions, in fact, in this, because I don't want to ruin anything for anybody who hasn't got this game yet, because the story is... if I'm playing a kind of like a story-based game, I don't want to watch videos of people doing the story. Otherwise, well, I say story-based game, but I know people don't necessarily want to see just story gameplay, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to mess around and maybe do some of the activities or just go for a drive. Anyway, we're going to start with let's start off talking about driving. Now, GTA, okay, it is not a purely driving game. However, you do spend an awful lot of driving, especially in this map, which is absolutely massive. So, how the cars handle is very important. Now, when it comes to, I guess, making a racing games, developers and whatever have two ways they can make the cars handle. You can either go down the simulation route, the likes of Forza, Gran Turismo, or you can go down the arcadey routes, the likes of PGR4 and Burnout Paradise. Now, both are perfectly good if you've done them properly. Now, if you make a good arcade racer, it's huge amounts of fun, and if you make a good simulation racer, it's huge amounts of fun as well. I don't know where I'm going, don't worry. However, is when you try and make something in the middle. That's when you have a problem. When you try and make a simulation arcade racer, things like Test Drive. I love Test Drive. Test Drive Unlimited 1 and Test Drive Unlimited 2 are great games. However, the handling could be better, and the real problem with it is because it really can't make up its mind what it wants to be. Does it want to be a simulation game, or does it want to be an arcade game? And in my opinion, I know people have different opinions than me on this, but in my opinion, when you try and combine the two, it never really works, and you get cars that just aren't really that much fun to drive. Grand Theft Auto 4, one of my major concerns with it was the cars. The cars were terrible to drive in there. There was one car I enjoyed in Grand Theft Auto, and that was the Dukes. Not just because it was supposed to be a Dodge Charger, but actually because it was the only car that was really any entertainment to drive. Because it was kind of a little bit more realistic-y handling system, but it was just so terribly understeery on everything other than the Duke. So there's a couple of other cars that were alright, even like sort of like the Ferrari and Zonda style replica stuff. None of them were any fun to drive, and they're supposed to be supercars. Sure, I can understand a minivan understeering all over the place when you boot it, but yeah, the cars handled like crap. However, on here they've gone down a different route. This is very much arcadey. In fact, we've got a car upgrade shop here now, which is good. I wanted to show that as well. This is very arcadey, and that's not a bad thing. You know, the cars are all entertaining to drive. They all drive very well. I say they all drive differently. They all have their own characteristics. I've missed that turning completely. Sorry. Yeah, the cars all have their own characteristics. They all drive a little bit differently. But the most important thing of all of this is that they are all fun to drive, which is something that wasn't the case in GTA 4, which is it's good. It's nice to have all of these cars here that are all functioning. They're all fun to drive. So, you know, if you grab a car, you know it's going to be all right to drive. You're not going to be suffering with understeer. And the flip side of that is you actually have a lot less crashes in this. You don't kind of end up smashing yourself between point A and point B because your car handles like crap. You still going to have crashes as you're blasting around areas. But yeah, it's so much nicer. I know it's not as realistic. I know it's very arcadey on here, but it's just more fun. More fun than it was on GTA 4 anyway. Now, one of the new kind of abilities things, each character has their own special ability. The guy I'm playing at the moment, Franklin, has this ability to slow down time. Here we go, see? And then you can kind of move the car about. This is only for when you're driving. He can slow down time when he's driving. You can move the car about, which is another thing that's useful for getting you sort of out of trouble. When you're about to have a crash, you can click both sticks in, and then you can suddenly start dodging traffic. Quite useful for when things go wrong. Now, to kind of further this thing about the cars, there it's upgrade shop. In fact, a lot of the vehicle stuff reminds me of Saints Row. I can't remember. Excuse me, I'm coming in there. Oh, no, you're just going to drop your... Oh, for God's sake. A lot of the driving stuff in here does kind of remind me of Saints Row. I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3. I can't remember Saints Row. I haven't played 4 yet, but I've played the other ones, and I can't remember which. I think it's 2, possibly. You've got quite a lot of upgrades you can do in here. I will point out, actually, that I haven't played any of the earlier GTAs. Like, GTA 4 was the first GTA that I really properly played, because when I was growing up and everything, I played just racing games. That's all I ever played on the original Xbox. I think I had Halo and that was it. Other than that, I've only ever played racing games, so I don't know what things were like in early GTA, so I'm not going to go into all of that. But yeah, the car stuff on here does feel very much, it feels very similar to Saints Row in a way. You have lots of things you can upgrade on your cars. What have we got on this car? We can have, we can't have, ooh, what the, we can have a proper stock car wing. That's pretty damn cool. We can have we can't have really silly wings, unfortunately. There's no wheel spikes, not that I've seen. There's no Bodicea wheel spikes, unfortunately. Oh dear. So yeah, the cars, they're good. There's a huge variety as well, and I mean there is a massive variety. I'm not going to bother. I don't know why I'm not wasting money. I've got 500,000. I should point out, actually, I'm like 36% of the way through this story. 36, 35, something like that. I've been playing this game for a long time now, and I'm not very far through. So, yeah, it's a very long game. But, yeah, there's no sort of really silly upgrades on the cars. However, there is a huge variety of cars on here. So many more cars than there were in GTA 4. Yeah, I probably haven't seen all of them yet. I certainly haven't driven all of them. There's huge numbers of various sports cars. There's a Koenigsegg looking thing. There's a Zonda looking thing. There's, well, the Banshee's back. Can we steal you? We should have a nudge. Set the alarm off. Ooh. Right, now we wait for the alarm to turn off, then we'll steal it. But yeah, there's a great number of cars. There's loads of like high-end supercars. As I said, Koenigsegg, Zonda. There's a Lamborghini crossed with a McLaren MP4 12C thing that looks quite interesting. I haven't seen them around, but I do know that they're in here. There's a Veyron. There's even some hybrid cars. There's a Tesla. I've seen the Tesla, and there's a Prius. It's much fun to destroying the Prius thing. So yeah, for cars, you're going to be very well catered for. There is also planes. There is also helicopters, which I haven't got a foggiest where I can steal one from. Can we go on a bit of an adventure while I talk about them to find a plane or a helicopter? The map's massive, by the way. I'm sure most of you will have heard stuff about this before you watch this. Yeah, the map is huge. I really haven't explored the full extent of it yet. I haven't even gone up over here yet. It really is absolutely massive. And it's a really good map as well. You're down here, you have your city area. It's like a very big city, densely populated. And then you go up here, and you kind of get to more rural roads. There's some really good roads to drive around. Then you've got kind of the desert areas as well. It's a really good map. I like it. It's very varied. It doesn't take too long. Well, I don't say too long. It will take you a while if you go from here all the way up to here. But it's not like it's going to take, not kind of test drive link or Fuel. If anybody's ever played Fuel, yeah, it's not as big as them maps, but it's still a pretty damn big map. And there is really good variety, so you never really get too bored on here. Anyway, I was going to go try and steal a plane. Let's go to the airport down here. International Airport. This could go wrong. I don't think... I haven't really experimented with much stuff on here yet. I've spent a lot of my time just doing like the single-player story stuff. Because I go through... When I play games like this, I go through the main storyline and then I go do all the side missions and that kind of thing. So I'm just nowhere near got through the main storyline yet. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I believe, though, that if you go on the airfield, you don't immediately have the entirety of the police force chasing you. At least the story mission that went there, that didn't happen. Which is always quite useful. Okay, let's see if I can get there without having a crash in this car. One thing I will say, I'm not sure what city... I think this is meant to be based on... I don't know. I'm not even going to say because I probably got it wrong. I think it might be LA, is it? I don't know. But the road network here is unfathomably complicated if you try and follow the actual rules of the road. Now, I know how to drive. I drive a car in England absolutely fine. But here... Dear God, it's just because we're not used to it. We have very different kind of road systems to what you have in America, and this, oh God, the road network on here is so unbelievably complicated with the lanes. What goes on with them? It's incredibly confusing. Let's go over here. Yeah, it's quite ridiculous. Anyway, we're coming to the airport now. So it hasn't taken too long for me to get here, which is always useful when you have these open world games. If you have too bigger a map, it then becomes a problem actually just getting from A to B. If you like, oh, bugger it, I'm on the wrong platform. I'm up here and I want to be down there, and there's no easy way down. God damn it. This looks like an easy way down. Yep, that'll do. And jump! Oh, don't crash, that'll do. Right, what on earth is... I wonder. Is we going to be able to... Oh, we're going to be able to do that. Yes! Okay, we're going to have a bit of it. We're going to go for a jump here. And spin! Alright, so let's go line up this jump and try not to crash into oncoming traffic. Oh, hello, Mr. Policeman. Nothing's going on here. Don't mind me. There's a mini on a ramp. I'm tempted to go knock that down at some point. Haven't tried that yet. Oh, there's so much to do. It's so easy to get distracted on here, which is one of the reasons why it's such a fantastic game. Ooh, dodge the oncoming traffic. Okay, ignore me, policeman. You didn't see anything. Nothing's happening. Oh, civilians, you might want to keep out of the way. We're going for a little fly. Oh, hey! Now, as you see, we're going all slow motiony. There are 50 super jumps. I don't know what they're called. Can't remember. Super jumps is from Burnout, isn't it? Yeah, there are 50 of these sort of massive jumps. This is going to hurt really badly, I've just noticed. And splat! Ow. Stunt jump failed. Never mind, I may have lost my bonnet a little bit. Yeah, this is... oh, it's got all the cross-bracing-y things from the modern Vipers. Oh, no, the police do not like you being on the airfield. Oh, poo. Oh, it didn't do that in the mission-y bit. Oh, damn, I'm going to hide in here now. Oh, dear, that's not quite gone to plan. Hello! Don't mind me. Can I borrow your thing, maybe? Oh, well, the police can't find me in here, so that's fine by me. Well, while I'm hiding from the police, they weren't supposed to be weren't supposed to have them chasing me. I was going to talk about them. Might as well talk about them. The police on here are different. Nope, you definitely can't see me. I'm obviously not hiding in the hangar at all. Yeah, the police are a little bit different on here. They are, I would say they are probably a bit easier to lose because they have this more line of sight kind of thing going on. Nope, you really can't. Oh, bugger it. Okay, so he goes above the thing and that's when he sees me. God damn it. Anyway, yes, the police are kind of more, it's not based on a line of sight thing, so that they will, like, you can hide down alleyways and you can hide, oh, can I get in these jets? I'm not sure, I have never really flown the jets, so I don't know if I can borrow you. Can I borrow you? Is there, oh, I can borrow you. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, everything's based on a more line of sight thing, so you can hide down alleyways. There's one point I literally outran. I was on foot and I got away from like a 3-star wanted rating just from hiding in between some containers. Ooh, don't crash into the jet. Okay, crash into the police car, never mind. Ooh, there's a little bit bumpy there. Oh no, this isn't going well. I'm not really going down the runway properly, never mind. We're in the air. Woohoo! We're off. Yeah, I've lost a 3-star wanted rated by hiding in some containers because the police just wouldn't follow me down there and they couldn't see me. Put the wheels up. So I would say it is a little bit easier to lose the police. However, the cooldown time is quite a bit longer, or at least it feels a lot longer. Oh, don't stop telling me where to go. I'm escaping. There we go. Now I'm out of the wanted rating. That's going to go down fairly quickly. I was going to talk about planes and helicopters and stuff, and they're a little bit. I don't know, these things are weird to fly. Anyway, yes, there are lots of planes, there are lots of helicopters to fly. I believe you can fly the jumbo jets. I haven't had a chance. This is the first time I've stolen a plane, actually, outside of the story missions. Yeah, I tend to stick to cars. But, yeah, there are lots of planes, helicopters, and all of that kind of thing to steal. I believe there are jets that you could probably get from the military base. There are military helicopters. Again, I haven't had the chance to play around with a lot of them, but there is a good few kind of things to look at. The kind of flying of them is... It feels a bit weird to me. I'm not 100% sure why. I don't know. The way they handle it feels different anyway. The helicopters, especially to GTA 4. But that's probably because I just haven't got used to them. Can we do a barrel roll without breaking everything? Ooh, yes, we can. Ooh, taking a little bit of a nosedive towards the city. So yeah, there's plenty of vehicles to fly around and get turned. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, fine. I'm going to do a loop-the-loop. Now, one thing that I will say on this game, if we go press this button here, you'll notice there's all these like little stats, and that could probably do. I'm using the worst guy for flying. There's all these stats. It feels like a bit like an RPG sort of thing going on. It's a little bit odd. I think that's more for multiplayer stuff than it is for single player, because it doesn't really make a massive difference to what's going on. Although with flying, if we just level this out, I'm not touching this. Can we level this out? No, we can't. I'm not touching the stick, and like if you have a lower flying skill, you get buffeted around by turbulence more than you would with a higher flying skill. That's the only real sort of difference that things have really been noticeable to me with those skills. The stamina one means you can run longer, and you can cycle further, and you can swim further, and all that kind of thing. But on the most part, I haven't really used it yet. I guess you probably will as you do like events. It's like a triathlon event, I think. Again, haven't tried that yet. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff to be doing on this game. You're not going to get bored anytime soon. Now I need to land this plane to get in a car. I'm going to land on the motorway. And can we do this? What is the film where they land a Learjet style thing on a motor? It's SWAT, I think, is the name of the film. Not the greatest film in the world, but it's kind of it's kind of all right. Let's go land on this motorway. I don't know if I'll. This is going to probably end in a big wreck. I have that feeling that this is not going to end well. So we're going to go over here, and I'm going to flip this way, and then get turned around here. Oh, don't crash. I'm not a very good pilot, by the way. I deal with cars, don't deal with planes. Somewhere, there's the motorway. Level it out. Okay. Now, we want to be slowing it down. I think I'm going to smack my plane into the blooming gantries. Oh no, we need a little bit more speed than that. A little bit more speed. Pull up. That was okay. We descended a little bit too fast there. Okay, we're going to land into oncoming traffic. Never mind. This will work. Honest, this is going to work. There's quite a lot more traffic on the motorways than normal in games. Oh, landed it. It's been a bit of a pile up. Never mind. I would call that. What on earth is he doing there? Someone is after me, and I don't know why. What did I do to you? Run away! I need to requisition your vehicle. Yep, give that here. What did I do to you? I didn't even crash into you. You crashed into me. Bye bye. Follow me down here. Oh no! Come on, land on your wheels. Thank you. And away! We have successfully avoided him. I don't know why he was angry at me. Okay, all is good. Anyway, I've got completely distracted by crashing a plane into a freeway. Yes, the real strength of GTA is not like the main story. The main story bit is okay. As I said, I've only played so much of it, but it's kind of interesting. I would say kind of is more intriguing than it is. So it's not the most amazing storyline ever written in a game, but it's competent. It's not too bad. I'm not a massive fan of the Trevor missions. I think he's a little bit too much of a psycho. But oh, purple Jeep thing. I'm going to have you. But that's just me. Other than that, yeah, the story. I think. Oh no, he's running away. That's okay. Other than that, the story is okay. The real strength of this game is the kind of the random stuff that happens, and the stories that you basically make as the player. Like you saw there, me randomly deciding to land a jet on the motorway, is that kind of thing. There's all the events that just go on around you, and that's what makes GTA such a great game. It makes this one in particular such a great thing. Oh, the alarm's going off. Damn it! I should have smacked the side of the car. Yeah, that's where this game really, really excels. There's these random events that go on. I mean, they're not the most exciting things in the world. The few that I've seen has just been like pick up somebody and deliver, or like drive them to wherever their destination is. You get some money. There's like somebody steals something of someone, like a bike or like their wallet or purse or whatever, and then you have to go track that person down. You normally end up killing them, which seems a little bit excessive. Ooh, where on earth have I gone? Have I gone into a police station? Okay, never mind. Let's not go in there. That's a bad place to be. Yeah, they're not like massively exciting stuff, but it's just like kind of these random events that go on. Like the first time I ever came across one of these thief things, where like the thief is running away with the person's bag or something, and the thief ran straight out in front of my car and I splattered him. And it's just this kind of like, almost randomness to the game because of the way that it's all open world and that kind of thing. That yeah, no other game really does it quite as well as GTA, and GTA 5 is much better at that than GTA 4. It's just there's so much more stuff to do. There's many more cars, there's jets and all that sort of thing. There is also quite a good selection of boats. There's even the submarine that you get to use. It's this huge variety of stuff that you can do, you can mess around with. I don't know how well this is going to work. Geronimo! Ooh, it did actually work quite well. May have smacked into the wall a little bit there, but never mind. Now, as far as kind of graphics go, well, just look at it. It's a very good-looking game. Yeah, for this kind of size of world, I can't think of many that are better looking than this. And with all the details as well, there's so much detail going on with kind of everything. There's here. I've never been here before. Yeah, it's really well detailed world. And of course, you have the contrast of the city. You have like the very kind of wealthy areas in the city. You have the slightly less wealthy areas in the city. And I found myself in an industrial area. There we go. On this adventure, bulldozer, bulldozer, bulldozer. Why are you randomly? Are you ghost bulldozers? Are you going to like try and push me off a cliff when I'm in a trailer? No, I don't like you. Ghost bulldozers, run away from ghost bulldozers. Yeah, there's such good variety, as I was saying. The city, there's this industrial area I've wound up in that I didn't intend to go to, never mind. And then, of course, you've got all the kind of rural areas. In the hills, you've got the desert areas. Yeah, there's a great variety in here. It really is a very well varied map. Where can we explore? Shall we go and explore down here somewhere? I don't know what's down here. Ooh, nearly missed it. I think I've just gone into a motel. That wasn't too clever. No, nothing down here. Nothing down here to explore. Right, I was going to do some of the activities, wasn't I? I think I've done one of these. And what can we do? What's nearby? There's a sea race. To be honest, the one activity I've done is a sea race that's right next to where I am right now. Oh, I was going to show the guns off. Where's the ammunition? There we go. We'll go over here. Yes, another criticism I had with GTA 4 was the guns were terrible. Like the cover system was useless. The guns, the actual combat really wasn't particularly special. On here, it is better. It's still not perfect. Oh, where am I going? I should have been paying attention to the sat nav rather than talking so much. No, the combat is better on here. The cover system is a little bit better. It's still not perfect. As far as kind of like games go, the best cover system I think I've ever played in the game is in the Rainbow Six Vegas series, in Vegas 1 and 2. They have got that's a properly decent cover system. It works really well in there. And every other game just doesn't quite feel as good with all like the cover system. On here, it is a lot better than GTA 4. It's a lot more kind of responsive. The problem I had with GTA 4 is you would go into cover and then kind of every so often, like he just wouldn't do what you were telling him to. Like you would go to stick your head out of cover to shoot at something, but he wouldn't, and all that kind of thing. It was terrible. I really didn't like it. But on here, it is better. You don't have that same issue. When you tell him to stick his head over the thing to take a shot, he will, which is always useful. Now, how do I get in here? No, can we go in? Where's the door? Ah, there's the door. And we're in. Hello. Don't mind me. We're going to go play on the shooting range. Where is the shooting? The shooting range is in here. Okay. I've never been in one of these, so let's not go on a murderous rampage. Let's just shoot at random targets. Can we not? Okay. What do I need to activate something? I probably have to activate it. Press that to use the shooting range. Entry fee is $14. Okay. Yeah, let's just skip the tutorial. Ooh. Handguns. Let's just. Ooh, no, don't want to go for heavy machine guns. Pistol. Yeah, whatever. Okay, this is more complicated than I expected, actually. Yeah, there's lots of stuff to do. Okay, shoot that. Shoot that. I'm going to have to concentrate. I'm not the best kind of shooter person in video games. Oh, bugger it. Missed that up completely. Come on. You're all probably telling me how terrible I am right now. Yes, I know. I don't know if you can reload. Come on. There is like a lock, like an auto aim mechanic on this. And did I get? I got gold. Which I'm not a fan of auto aim in games. I don't like. Oh yes. Oh, I'm at 46% apparently. That was more than I thought. Yeah, I don't like auto aim in games. I wish it didn't have auto aim. Like when you're in cover or whatever, you can just tap the. Oh, that was absolutely terrible. What am I meant to do? Just shoot that thing. Okay. You can just like tap the trigger, and he'll just pop up, and then you can take like one shot, kill the guy, and then it'll duck back down again, kind of almost automatically. I'm not a massive fan of that. I'd rather it was just had me do all the shooting, but it's not terrible. It's not absolutely terrible. I can live with it. It's definitely a big improvement over. Oh, what did I get? I think I got silver. It's definitely a big improvement over GTA 4, which is always good. One thing though that's still terrible on here is the melee combat. It's still not very good. Admittedly, you don't spend much time in melee combat, but no, it's not particularly amazing. Any of that. Right, I want to go show some of the activities. Again, the activities have got a feeling of Saints Row to them. I can't remember much about Grand Theft Auto 4 now, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have that many these sort of activity things like the random races and all of that stuff. They're not the same level of silliness as Saints Row, that's for sure, but there does certainly feel like some elements on here that are borrowed from Saints Row. So what have we got going on? Triathlon? No, not going to try that. No, that's a shop. What are you? I don't know. Oh, they're the mask stuff. That's quite amusing. I won't ruin that though. Is there a race? Is there any races? No. I've only got. Oh, for God's sake! I've got nothing blooming unlocked. Why have I got nothing unlocked? I swear I drive past many activities and just ignore them. And now when I want to do them, I'm probably missing a stupid button somewhere. Should we go play golf? I don't know how this works, but let's go and play some golf. Oh, that's a bit of a drive. But yeah, you can play various sports. I haven't, as I said, haven't really got round. I know you can play tennis. I'm presuming you can play golf. But, why have you got cones in the front of your car? In fact, no, why are you attacking me? Panic and run away! Panic and run away! Strange man who's trying to attack me. I'm fleeing. Don't mind me. There's a Prius-looking thing. Hold on. Prius-looking thing. We must kill the Prius-looking thing. I was going to play golf, but instead I'm now going to kill the Prius-looking thing. Where can I can't really push you anywhere, can I? Why is... Oh, everybody's after me now. I'm being defeated by another Prius when I'm in my escape. Okay, I've annoyed enough people on this bridge now. I'm going to run away. The civilians are a lot more, I'd say, vicious on this game than they were in GTA 4. Like, sometimes when you'll go to jack somebody's car, they'll pull guns on you, and I've been killed a few times by that. Yeah, they will fight back a lot more than they did on 4, which makes things interesting. There's trams and there's so many details. I'll have forgotten loads of stuff in this, I suspect. Oh, that was a time I should have used the slow motion-y timey thing that I completely forget about all the time because I'm not used to it in driving games. Right, yeah, it's a very pretty game. Look at all of this, amazing graphicness. Where are we going? We're going down here and try not to have a crash. Oh, that was a muscle car that I've missed. Bugger it. We will have you, I think. I'm going to get rid of my big purple Mercedes G-Wagon, whatever the hell the thing's called. And I will get a Pontiac GTO looking thing. Thank you very much. And yep, you put up a bit of fight. You're out now. You're not shooting at me though, which is always good. And now I'm going to knock you over. Oh, you moved. I didn't have to knock you over with your own door. Right, okay. In fact, while I'm on this journey, it's still got a mile to go. I shall talk briefly about the multiplayer. In fact, no, I shall not, because something is going on over here. What altercation is going on over here? I don't know. What is happening? I do not know. Oh, I've got to go rescue somebody out of the thing. How the hell use that? Okay. Well, this is the thing with the random things that just appear. I had no intention of doing this, but I'm going to go and rescue somebody. Come on, use the bulldozer. Oh, these things are a little bit tricky to control. They're not the most, although I guess they are probably, oh crap, that's not gone to... Put that down on the... This really wasn't that well thought out, the controls for this thing. Like, the left stick is used to steer and is used to move. Like, the left and right is to steer, but it doesn't really steer very well anyway because it's blooming caterpillar tracks thing. And the left stick up and down is also used to... Oh, bugger it. I just ran him over. Get out of there, you moron! Ah. I didn't save him in... Oh, for God's sake. Well, sausages. Ah! That's not what was... Oh, for heaven's sake. That hasn't been a successful mission. I will be honest on that account. That hasn't gone very well. Oh dear. I got distracted. I was supposed to be talking about something, and now I completely lost it because I tried to save somebody from a burning car and failed epically. Okay, I'll go to the hospital. You don't really lose very much for death. You lose some money. I'm not sure how much. Again, I think it scales depending on how much money you have. So the more money you have when you die, the more money you lose. But like on here, I have 500,000 at this point in time, and I lost 5,000. Not really that much. Not really that much to worry about. We're not going to have you. Don't want you. We're going to have a Banshee again. Thank you very much. It's not even got an alarm on it. Perfect. We'll borrow you, and we're supposed to be going playing golf. Yeah, I think I was going to talk about multiplayer briefly. Multiplayer isn't out yet, so I guess you could say on this. They activate the multiplayer on the 1st of October, and that's the thing that I'm most interested about this game to see how that works. Oh, cars, slow motion time thing. There we go. I've used it effectively. The multiplayer on here sounds really interesting. I haven't paid too much attention to all the stuff about this game because I didn't want. Well, I wasn't massively kind of excited like I know most people were about it. I just kind of went into game and kind of got it without having watched or really read anything about it. So I'm not 100% sure how all the multiplayer stuff is going to work. And I kind of I like going into a game not knowing anything about it because there's more surprises. When you do that, but from what I have read briefly about the multiplayer, it is going to be amazing if everything all works. Because yeah, there's going to be so much stuff you can do. That's where we're going to do most of our videos in the multiplayer stuff. I'm not going to do too much single player stuff in here. Hopefully Daniel will be getting this game fairly soon, and then we will be doing some kind of challenges and that sort of thing in the multiplayer stuff on here, because there's so much you can do. There's so many more cars and stuff you can use. To play golf, entry fee is $100. Yeah, let's go for it and see what happens. Why do I... Oh, for heaven's sake. No, I just want to go play on my own. Yes, I know how to play golf. Oh, I get to drive the golf buggy as well. Woo! Can we roll it somewhere? Can we roll the golf buggy? Oh, I should probably... No, let's not roll the golf buggy yet. Where are we supposed to be going? We're going over here, I presume. Approach the... Okay, get out of the thing. Ooh, okay. Let's see how good this is. Oh, okay. Left swing, and then when the club has reached the top of the swing, hit the ball. Okay. So like that. Whee! Oh, and then you can do... Can you make the thing spin? I don't really know. Don't roll down the hill too much. Okay, again, there's just so many little things you can do. Skip the shot. Yeah, I can't be bothered to walk all the way over there. Come on, where are we aiming for next? I'm not really sure. Do we have a... Oh, that's how we aim. We want to aim the thing over that way somewhere. Okay, I can do that. And we... Oh, missed it a little bit that time. And I can't remember. You do something like that. I should have read the thing to make the ball spin. Don't really know. Never mind. Skip the thing again. Okay, we're nearly there. Nearly got... nearly been half decent shot. So we want to do that, I think. And if we go... What is the controls? That. And whack! Perfect hit. And don't get it on the road. Oh dear. This is good for random distractions. Okay, let's skip the thing. Now, I don't know how to do this. Oh, bugger it. We're going to go over there. Okay, so if we go... Whoop. Is that going to be a... Oh, I need to spin the... Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. I forgot to spin the thing. Okay. Or I just wasn't paying attention. Hey, par. Well, that's not too bad. Oh dear. Anyway, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Can we quit? Yes, I don't want to do any more of golf. But yeah, there's so many little distractions. That's what makes this game really, really great. It's all of these little things you can do, all the little details that will keep you playing this game for many, many hours. You will spend so long just to see. If you want to see all the stuff in here, there is so much to do. It is really quite ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. I don't really need to say I really recommend this game, because I think it broke all the records for sales and that stuff for games. So yeah, you know, everybody who's watching this will probably either want this game or will probably be playing it. At the moment, the first day this game came out, I looked on my friends list on both on my Casino Royale account and on the FailRace account, and of the two accounts, I think one person wasn't playing GTA 5 and they were playing Forza. So yeah, it is a very, very good game. It is not perfect. Those people who are complaining that some game, whatever companies didn't, or reviewers didn't give it 10 out of 10, this game isn't perfect. There are things that I would change about it, and there is stuff that is not quite right about it, but it is a very, very, very good game. A lot of the problems I had with GTA 4, this has fixed. When multiplayer comes out, I suspect that's going to be absolutely astonishing. So yeah, I'm going to go and play some more of this game, because it really is absolutely amazing, and I've spent far too long playing it over the last few days. But who cares? Oh, there's a police chase! Hold on, we're not gone. We're not. Oh, they've. Oh, let's watch the police chase again. This is the random events that I'm going on about. It's incredible what goes. This is the most useless police chase. I'm not hiring you as a getaway driver. You were rubbish, and now you're dead. I'm definitely not hiring you as a getaway driver. I'm so tempted to steal that car. Well, there we go. There was a dramatic police chase that ended very abruptly. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. The few of you who aren't playing GTA, who are actually watching YouTube videos, thank you for for watching, and until next time, goodbye.